La 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 la. Hi y'all, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianne Boyce and I'm your mindset mentor and motivator. I'm really excited today. I got a topic suggestion and I'm fired up to talk to everybody about it. I am here for you, the people, the community, to talk about anything under the sun. No topic is too taboo. I am here for you. So today I want to talk about something near and dear to my heart and something a lot of you can probably resonate with. And of course, I'll try and keep it short and sweet and not too extra. But we want to talk about acceptance today. Now, what does acceptance mean? Usually when people hear the word, it can have a negative connotation to it, and it can kind of come across as if something negative in your life happens, you have to accept it for what it is and just live the rest of your life as if that's all it's ever going to be and that's the complete outcome. The truth is, acceptance just means standing where you are at the current time and just accepting things for where they're at right now, because you don't want to waste your energy trying to control something that might be out of your control. If we're stuck in the past, we're going to cause ourselves depression. If we're stuck in the future and on the what if wagon, we're going to cause ourselves anxiety. So if it's something that's out of our control, we have to accept it in the moment for what it is and just move forward adapting. We don't want to panic. We want to pivot. And acceptance can be one of the hardest things. I could firsthand attest to this. When my eyesight first went away, I did not accept it. I kicked, I screamed, I fought, I forced, I bartered the system. I was hardcore in my masculine energy, the go, fight, win, fix, problem solve. And the type A, like OCD, let's get it done. Zero patience, no BS. And it didn't serve me. I would try and force and force and force. And when you try to force things that aren't supposed to happen, it can actually turn out working against you and cause you a lot more grief. And I've had to accept the circumstance for what it is right now while remaining in faith that it won't always be this way, or remaining in faith that something good will come from it. And our circumstance might not be perfect. Our path might not be perfect, but the present moment is. And somewhere out there, it's serving us. So how did I come to accept it? Well, I think that honestly, it took a lot of self-development. It took a lot of personal work, a lot of reading good books and constantly feeding the 6 inches between your ears, constantly feeding the mental gym, good inspirational messages, motivation, still having faith in the Lord. Faith is having hope when we don't see it. It's trusting in something that we never saw and knowing that it doesn't always have to be this way, that miracles can always be around the corner or something's working out in our favor. If we look at Job in the Bible, it's a huge story. But when it comes down to acceptance, what I really think goes hand in hand is appreciation and gratitude. And you guys know how much I preach about appreciation and gratitude, but it's the law of attraction. A grateful heart will always draw things towards you. And in order to be able to accept where you're at, you have to appreciate what you have. Because I hate to say this out loud, never say it out loud, this is the question. However, what you can say is things could be worse. There are worse things out there. There's always somebody else that's struggling more. And we just have to appreciate what we have left. And I think that was a hard pill to swallow and something that I just had to learn to be grateful for. And that came down with kind of backtracking and going through the cycle of events of how did I get to where I am today versus where I was? I mean, would I go back and change things? Yeah, to a degree I would. Would I go back knowing what I knew now? 100%. But what happens now is all part of the seeds that I sowed back in the day. So for example, when I talk about, I lost obviously most of my eyesight. I can't drive anymore. And it can be difficult sometimes mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, all that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't be here with the supports I have in place, with the people I have helping me, if it wasn't for what I did in the past. So I need to appreciate everything around me. And I've become closer to God. I've been able to inspire people. I've been able to change my mindset. So these are all things that I really appreciate. I've got rid of toxic people from my life and brought forth and manifested and attracted really great people. And for that, I'm forever grateful. So without the things that I went through, I wouldn't have those things that I have now. So I appreciate those. So I have to accept where I'm at, knowing that some sort of greater good is coming. And again, accepting where you're at doesn't mean that you have to be happy about it. It doesn't mean that you have to be excited about it or even appreciative of the situation for what it is. But it does mean you have to say, okay, it is what it is today. It's not going to be this way forever. I don't know what it will be, but you got to let go and let God. Let go and let God. There's always a bigger plan, and we never know what that is. But there's always something beautiful that comes out of the negative. That I can definitely attest to. So how do you accept? It's just finding gratitude for the things that you already have and taking a look at the circumstances and how it created character development within you. I don't think that you can gain acceptance without appreciation. So my biggest suggestion for everybody is look around to see the things that you can appreciate. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have a family? Do you have friends that love and care about you? Do you have a good job? Do you live in abundance? Do you inspire people? Are you able to give back? Are you volunteering? You know, there's so many things that you can be grateful for and that you can appreciate around you. You know, maybe you got a banging summer bod you get to show off. You get to roll around in a sick ride. It's not about material, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always something to appreciate and things that people wish that they have that they don't. And maybe you just have a beautiful heart and a beautiful soul and you have so much to offer the world. So appreciate that, accept where you're at, knowing it's always changing. Life is forever changing. If it's not changing, we're standing still. And the world keeps spinning for a reason. It's going to go on with or without you. So do you want to keep on track or do you want to keep yourself stuck and keep yourself down? I think you want to keep going. Remember, energy flows where attention goes. What are you going to put your attention on today? Gratitude and appreciation, or dwelling and being down, stuck in the what if wagon, stuck in fear? It's hard, and I get it. But sometimes we just have to remember, choose faith over fear. Accept it for what it is today. We don't have to be in love with it. We just say, okay, it's out of my control. I'm going to let go, let God, and I'm going to be the best me that I can be and do the best for what I can in the world. It's a blessing to be a blessing, and good always comes back around. Read Job, check it out in the Bible. You'll love his story. And as always, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep the channel alive. When you subscribe and you share it with your friends and tell them to sub too, it lets me know I'm doing a good job and that I'm motivating you. Of course, I appreciate you guys. Have a great Thursday. Have a great rest of your weekend. If you have any video, Chris, hit up your girl. Keep on fire, y'all. Have a lit week.